Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name's Claire and this is the Raven bird set, number C1029, which consists of 357 Lego compatible sized pieces. It was sent to us by LESDIY to take a look at, so thank you very much to them. I was looking forward to this as I've been lucky enough to come very close to some of the famous Tower of London ravens about 10 years ago. I was actually surprised at how big they are in real life, way bigger than your average crow. You know the ones that I mean, those big blackbirds that beat up the little birds in the garden for the bird food. The raven is a cute set, the bird itself being a bit bigger than my hand, about the size of a real life starling or a blackbird. The bird itself was relatively straightforward to make. The colour instruction booklet was very clear, with 125 steps and a comprehensive list of all the parts in the set, which was really useful, as well as some general information about ravens themselves, which was interesting to read. For those who need to know, the completed set sits at 17.6 by 13.3 by 14.6 centimetres, which is about the dimensions of a large Yankee candle. There were lots of rotations needed while building, which did confuse me at times, especially with a lot of angled pieces used to create the feathered effect, which you can easily get confused with. Some of the unique parts that make the bird look very detailed and help to make it look quite lifelike. For example, the hinged parts for the tail feathers to move them up and down is a nice touch, as well as the ones on the claws as well, which were really intricate. A lot of the sections fell apart quite easily, until the whole bird was put together, that is, and then it was a little more sturdy, but not much. If you squeezed it a bit too much, it did fall apart a little bit. The rock base that the raven sits on, though, was fun to make, and the techniques used to create the rocks is one that I'd probably use again when we create rocks in our Mediterranean city in the future. If you've not seen it yet, check out some of our videos on our channel to see the current progress of that. Going back to the raven, I only had one issue building it, as you can see towards the end of the video. The feet are attached to the bird using a single dot with a small stick part for the leg. The feet have to attach to the base by this singular dot, and this causes the parts to go through the dot and essentially pushes out the stick leg. So getting them to line up and also not come apart was very tricky and really frustrating. I tried for, I think I counted 6 minutes when watching the video back before I lost my temper and just threw it. I think I had to fix it on multiple times as the weight of the bird appears to be just a bit too heavy to only be attached by one dot per foot. If anyone else has had this trouble with this one, if you've had this set, please let us know in the comments below. I did have to manhandle it, and then the bird itself broke apart, and I taught the kitten a few swear words before Jez did have to finish it off for me. You can actually see my temper tantrum at the very end where I threw it. I reckon the design of the feet there needs changing, or if you're going to keep it as a display piece, you'd probably have to super glue it into place. I know, how dare I suggest gluing building blocks, but I think this would probably be the only way to keep it in place, as if someone breathes on it too hard, it does fall off. Apart from the clear problem with getting the bird fixed to the base, the set was a canny little build. I'd not recommend it for kids though, some parts could be quite tricky to put together, and they'd likely get more frustrated than I did. This set is currently priced at $32.99 directly from the LESDIY website. We are LESDIY affiliates, so if you use the code UNBRICKED at the checkout, you will save 10% off. The link can be found in the description of the video, and should you want to go ahead and purchase the set. It does look great on the shelf though once it's put together, and it's a nice addition to the parrot and the disco chicken that we already have. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please hit the like button for us and consider subscribing to the channel to get more content like this. So until next time, bye!